is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome to part 1 of our Monomi from Danganronpa pixel art tutorial. So, I have like 4 side-by-side tutorials going on the channel right now. I think it's Kirishima, Monomi, Steven Universe 1, and I want to say Boruto? But I haven't started Monomi. This is the last one to get started, so I need to get a kind of a show on the road with it. I already have the time lapse ready, but what we're going to do for part 1 of today is we're going to have a block of coal and grass blocks to kind of shape out the outline. And I also want you to have about 175 by 175 in space. That should be more than enough for height and width. I think this is one of the smaller ones, so thankfully, yeah, we have that space to work with. Now, if you see what I have working right here, I have this kind of centered, these black coal blocks centered, but I want to work with the left side of it. So let's go a little bit to the left of what we're working with. And I want you to place 9 pieces of coal flat on the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, this might be a little bit too far to the left, I don't know, but I'm just eyeballing it right now just so that we have a place to start. I might adjust the cameraman as needed. So we're going to be working with the right side of this 9 flat just so we can see where the cameraman needs to go over there. So from here, what we're going to do is put a placement block on the top or right side and go up and to the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Now, the point of using the grass blocks in these tutorials is to kind of help connect these blocks at the diagonals. As you can see, since we went up and to the right with the 2 flat, it's connected at this diagonal right here, but it's not directly touching the 9 flat. And we put our placement block, which is this dirt block that's not going to stay there, to the top or right, and we use it as a bridge. So you'll get used to the format as I go through the tutorial. For those of you who've built these tutorials before, I'm talking like this because this might be somebody's first video. So I always try to make sure to explain myself in the first part of every tutorial, and it usually helps out a little bit. Anyways, from here we're going to go up and to the right 3 singles. So we're going to put our placement block to the top or right side again. 1, 2, 3, like that. And then we delete the dirt blocks. Up and to the right 5 vertical. So we're going to put our placement block to the top or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it needs to curve a little bit inward, so we're going to go up into the left 5 vertical. So placement block can stay on the top now, but instead of up and to the right, it's up and to the left. So we're going to go to the opposite side, and we can also put a placement block to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right now, so we're switching sides a 3rd time. 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you can see in the cameraman, he might be a little bit too far out. We might have to adjust it once we get the right leg down. So now from this new 5 vertical, what we're going to do is find the second to last block from it, from the top. So this one right here. And we're going to put 2 pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2. We're then going to put a placement block underneath so we can go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2. Placement block underneath so we can go down into the right 13 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this should be center screen. So I'm going to move my cameraman just so that this new 13 flat is kind of in the center. And let's delete this dirt block now. From there, we're going to put a placement block at the end so we can go up into the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to put a placement block at the end or to the top so that we can go up into the right 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, 4. Now this might not be what we're using for this part of the tutorial, but we need these singles to kind of shape out the next part of the leg. So from these 4 singles, we're going to go to the second one from the bottom, so this one right here. And I want you to add another 11 underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're getting really, really close to the ground. So all we're going to do is put our placement block on the bottom as we continue going downward. So we're going to go down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down into the right 3 flat again. So we can put our placement block on the bottom or right side of the final. 1, 2, 3. And now we're 1 above the ground, so this is perfect. This is exactly where we should be. We're going to go down into the right from this 3 flat, 6 flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Now, once we have that, I'm actually going to move the cameraman a little bit closer because we kind of just need to leave him like this. Actually, I might just leave him for this part and fix him in the next one. But what we can do now is we can either go back to the left leg and kind of bring it up or continue with the right leg. I think since we're already over here on the right leg, we can just keep on working with it. So from the 6 flat we just created, we're going to go up and to the right from it. 2 singles, so placement block on the right side. 1, 2. Up and to the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you're still having trouble figuring out where the placement block goes, just listen to the first part of every instruction. If I say up and to the left, that means the placement block can go to the top or to the left. It's wherever I say up and to the right, top and to the right, down and to the left, bottom and to the left. Any of those 2 instructions are the place the placement block can go. So for this next section, we're going to go up and to the left 2 singles now. So placement block 1, 2. Up and to the left 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the right foot getting shaped out. And what we're going to do is go to the right side of the foot and count over 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And on this 4th block, I want you to go above it and put 6 pieces of coal going straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're then going to go up and to the left from here, 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from this 5 vertical, we can do a couple things. We can either go and try and bridge it to all these singles we have over on the left side, or we can start shaping out the outer body of it, or just, I'm going to start that. We're not going to complete that. So we're going to go to the center block on this 5 vertical, this one, the 3rd one, and we're going to put 3 pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2, 3. So what this 3 flat is actually doing is starting the shape of the diaper that she wears. And I'm going to connect the foot there, but we just wanted the diaper to be started. I don't know if we're going to get to it in this one, but we just have a spot for working with now. So now working with the top block in the 5 vertical, what we can do is go up into the left from it 3 flat. So placement block to the top or left side. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go down into the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And it connected to what we had waiting for it, so it's good. But we can backtrack now to the 3 flat we just created. And all the way on the right side where we have this right block over here, what I want you to do is put 1 coal on top. And then up into the right 1 single. And then you can mark that block so we can come back and work with it later. For now, we can go to the left side and make sure that leg gets completed. So let's go all the way to the left side on the floor right here where we have the 9 flat already waiting for us. You can count it again if you need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 9. Okay. And we're going to go up and to the left from it, 1 single. Up and to the left 7 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're then going to go to the right side, so put a placement block to the right side. And we're going to up and to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Up and to the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And from the 7 flat, we're going to count 3 blocks over from the left side. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add an extra single to the top there. We're then going to go up into the right 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up into the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. From there, we're going to go up into the right 3 flat. 1, 2, whoops, 2, 3. And kind of like we had on the right leg, we're going to bring this back down to meet with what we had over here. So we're going to go from this 3 flat and go down into the right 2 flat. 1, 2, whoops, 1, 2. And then down into the right 2 singles. 1, 2. So that locks out both legs, so that's pretty good. All we're missing now is the start of the diaper on the left side, kind of like what we did on the right side. So what I want to do is backtrack a little bit to where we had these 3 verticals right by the left leg over here before we started flattening out. And on the top 3 vertical we have right here, we're going to go to the bottom block in it. So this one right here, just marked it so you can see. And we're going to put 3 pieces of coal to the left. 1, 2, 3. From there, we're going to go up into the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And we can mark that now, and it's kind of like what we have with the 2 flat on the right side, where it's the start of the diaper. What can I do from here? Actually, instead of marking it, we're going to continue working with it. Let's just bring it up. So after that, we're going to put a placement block on top each time because we're going to be going up and to the left. So let's go up and to the left from this 2 vertical, 2 singles, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 2 vertical again, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 1 single. Up and to the left, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. Up and to the left, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the left, 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the left, 6 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now this is kind of like the top point of the diaper, so it has to kind of mix back over to the right side. So what we're going to do is loop to the right and go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 2 flat, 1, 2. And from this 2 flat, it actually starts swooping back down towards the belly button and then over to the right side. Alright? So the way we're going to do that is from the 2 flat, we're going to go and put our placement block to the right side or underneath. And we're going to go down into the right, 1 single. Down into the right, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. Down into the right, 4 flat, 2 times in a row. So placement block on the bottom or right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 2. Down into the right, 9 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Down into the right, 1 single. Down into the right, 8 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can see from the right hand camera screen, it is starting to dip down like the diaper I said it was going to do. The belly button does go in the center, but we're going to start rising back up now. It's kind of symmetrical, but the numbers are different. So we're going to go up and to the right, kind of like how we dipped down. And we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to the right, 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this part is really simple because all we have to do is keep putting our placement block on the end right here. Up and to the right, 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to the right, 2 flat, 3 times in a row. So let's get our placement block on the top or right side. And we're going to 1, 2 like this. And we're going to do it 3 times. So this is 1. Let's get our placement block. 1, 2, that's 2. And 1, 2, that's 3. From there, we're almost done. We're just going to go up and to the right, 1 single. Up and to the right, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And from this 3 flat, we're going to do 2 things. First off, we're going to go to the final block on the right side over here. And we're going to put 4 above it with coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can mark those 4 we just added because we're not working with them today. But below it now, we're going to put a placement block underneath or to the right side of the final block. So we can go down into the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Then put a placement block underneath that so we can go down into left, 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. And if you put the placement block underneath like I just asked, you don't need to delete it yet because we're going to go underneath that placement block and put 5 vertical blocks going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now if you zoom out, what I want you to do is we're going to delete this dirt block right here, but we're going to mark these 3 flats on the side because that is going to be details for the inner diaper part that we're not doing today. So 1, 2, 3 gets marked and this block gets deleted. However, the 5 vertical, we're going to bring it back down to the thigh over there and see if it connects. So let's go underneath it with a placement block and go down into the left 5 vertical again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Placement block underneath. Down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. The same pattern, just keep on adding a single to the bottom. Down into left 1 single. Down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then down into left 3 singles now. And this should touch at a diagonal. So 1, 2, 3. and it met with the 3 flat we had waiting there, so that's perfect. So if you see the right hand camera screen, the diaper looks complete. We are missing a lot of inner detail, and the top half of the body isn't there yet, but this is a perfect place to start off. We already have these 4 vertical on the right side marked out, so if we want to go up from there and work on the hands and stuff, we can do that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this part 1. I'm thinking this is going to be a 3 or 4 parter. I am going to keep to my 15 to 20 minute schedule just so that I can produce these videos better, and hopefully you guys are enjoying them this way. This is Phoenix, and as always, I will see you guys later.